Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's finally happened. Let me repeat what I just said. It's finally happened, ladies and gentlemen. It has finally happened. The pessimists have converted me. And it is time to sound the alarm. Thank you, Heidi. I know I'm muted. I just figured that out. It's finally happened. The pessimists have converted me. We're in big trouble. It's time to sound the alarm. If you saw my show earlier with Jay Campbell, which is going to be a weekly show called The Last Stand. And by 2035, and I studied this, several articles say that nearly all U.S. males will be impotent. So that means no more babies. 2035, that's 15, 16 years. That's 17, 18 years. I'm not that great at math. 18, 19, 20. 10 is 30, so that's 12 years. 15 years, right? Till 2035, whatever it is, it's close. This might be the last generation. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is the last generation of real humans. Why did I vote for Donald Trump? Because I thought it was the last great chance for American sovereignty. And that's why I did it, because I felt this burning desire. You're not going to be dead in 2035, Heidi. Get out of here. That's only 15 years. That's why I voted for Trump. I'd given up on politics, but I voted for Trump because I wanted to take one last shot. That's the kind of guy I am. I'm not about to go out whimpering. I am going to go out hardcore, like the Kurgan said on Highlander. What did he say? He says, it's better to burn out than fade away. And that's the way I feel. It's better to burn out than fade away. We are fighting a losing battle as humanity. And the reason I'm especially awakened to this fact today is that there's nobody coming up behind us. You got Heidi Vandenberg, you got Jenny, but everybody else is old. Who's coming up behind us? There's a few people out here and there, but there's not many people coming up behind us, ladies and gentlemen. I've had this feeling in my heart. I've had this feeling in my blink, and I've resisted making it public because it does sound pessimistic. But this is our last chance to dance, as Davey said, folks. We're the last hope for true humans. We're the last hope for real humanity. And I'm calling on all of you right now to step up. Every single one of you, don't blame you, Heidi. I won't have any more either. I want every single one of you to commit yourself to fitness. And I don't mean fitness pizza in your mouth every day. I don't mean fitness gallon up ice cream down your gullet. I don't mean fitness big old corn dog down your oral orifice. Step up. Commit yourself to fitness. Commit yourself to fitness. Get rid of carbs after 6 p.m. like Jay was saying. Get rid of carbs altogether like I have and have lost a lot of weight. Start fasting. Start meditating. Start programming yourself with positive mantras and meditations. I'm telling you what, folks, we are the last generation. We're the last generation. We're the last generation of real humans. So that could be pessimistic, but you know what? It's got me fired up because we can do it. We can be the last generation of humans that turns this thing around. Heidi, you have a little bit of room to go. You know, it's not that you can't ever. Heidi says, as you say this, I'm eating ice cream. Doesn't matter. Every now and then you can eat some ice cream. You just can't eat ice cream all the time. And she's eating Halo ice cream, which I guess is like half the carbs or calories or some kind of stuff. But you can eat some ice cream every now and then. That's not the thing. And Heidi's in kick-ass shape. She could probably take out any one of us around here. And that's okay. But what I'm saying is commit yourself to fitness. And here's the reason why. We got a lot of work to do. I am excited. I am pumped up. but I'm more motivated than I've ever been before because I know I don't know where I've been for the last 5 years. Well, I know where I've been. I've just had my mind awoken today to the enormity of the situation and to the fact that we're screwed, ladies and gentlemen. This world as we know it, we're screwed. I'm the epitome of that saying. It's the end of the world as you know it, but I feel fine. It's the end of the world as we know it, but I am pumped. So, Jack, I'm doing something about it. Tuesday, I'm on a nationwide radio program, the Power Hour. No, Wednesday, I'm on a nationwide radio program, the Power Hour. Thursday, I'm on the biggest radio show overnight in the world, Coast to Coast AM. Between the two of those, I'll talk to about 10 million people this week. And I just might mention the fact that it's the last stand. I just might mention the fact that we're the last generation. I just might mention the fact that it's the last generation of true blue, red hot, red-blooded, virile, vigorous, and potent humans. We're the last generation, and it's time for us to rock and roll. Trisha, you did a great job. I popped in and out a couple times. We're the last generation. And I know that with people like Rex Bear, with people like Heidi Vandenberg, with people like Trisha G, with people like Lauren when she gets rocking and rolling, with people like Wayne Steiger, with people like DJ Ransom, with people like Overwatch Channel, we can get this done. But it's going to take an all-out, red-hot, wall-to-wall, you know what's to the wall, pedal to the metal. So Wednesday, Power Hour. Thursday, Coast to Coast AM. Friday, I'm going down to the shortwave station that I'll be going on 1st of December. And I'm going to give you a tour of that shortwave station and show you how cool that is and hopefully get some of you to support it. And then from that station, we'll be there in the morning. We're going to go straight down to Coral Castle. By we're, I mean me. We're going to go straight down to Coral Castle on Friday. So Friday afternoon, I'll be showing you Coral Castle. But on the way down, I'm also going to show you the Lake Okeechobee and some of the mysteries of Lake Okeechobee. And we may not make it to Coral Castle until the next morning, but we're going to show you that shortwave radio station, one of the biggest shortwave radio stations, 26 transmitters, cool stuff. We're going to show you that. And I bought a selfie stick, so it'll actually be like framed. Then I'm going to go down to Coral Castle. No, then we're going by Lake Okeechobee. We drive right around Lake Okeechobee. Let me show you this extravaganza of extravaganza. This is going to be like the coolest of the cool. Let me just feast your eyes. Just feast your eyes on this itinerary, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to leave Tampa at 7 a.m. on Friday morning, Clearwater, and we're going to go down over the Skyway Bridge. And then we're going to breeze right over here, and we're going to go to WMRI Radio Miami International. That's where I'm going to be going on shortwave, literally all over the world, ladies and gentlemen, for $60 a week, $240 a month. Somebody already sponsored the first week. Somebody step up, sponsor that whole month. And then from WMRI Radio Miami International, I'm going to blaze down here. And look, this is Lake Okeechobee. So we're going to go all around here. If I see cool stuff, I'll stop. I'll show it to you. Then we're going to blaze Coral Castle. Bam. A really cool place, a really cool paranormal place, a really cool kind of mini megalithic place. And then I'll blaze back up this way, cut back across Alligator Alley. There might be some cool things here to show you as well, although it's probably going to be like dark 30 by then. And then we're going to blaze back up to the Sunshine Skyway, and I'm going to stop here and show you where there's this bridge back in 1981 collapsed and a bunch of people lost their lives. I'm going to have the spirit box. We're going to talk, see if there's anybody there that needs some help, and then we're going to blaze back here to Clearwater, and I'm going to go to sleep. So that's coming up on Friday. So it's going to be one hell of a day on Friday. Can you see that I'm sensing the urgency? Can you see that I'm putting the pedal to the metal? Can you see that it's time? Do you see that I'm ready to rock and roll? And I invite you to step up and help me. I invite you to step up and be a part of this. So Friday, we'll have a show from WMRI Radio Miami International. We'll have a show from Lake Okeechobee. We'll have a show from Coral Castle. We'll have a show from Alligator Alley, maybe, if there's anything cool. We'll have a show from the Sunshine Skyway Bridge. And then my tired ass will be back in bed in Clearwater, Florida. So that's coming up on Friday, ladies and gentlemen. But we are in a world of hurt. Let me correct that. We're not in a world of hurt. The world's in a world of hurt. The world is in trouble, yo. People are fat. People are dumb. People are lazy. People are stupid. And it's even worse off in the spiritual realm. So that's why it's important for Violet Flame to get her channel rocking. That's why it's important for Davey to get his channel rocking. That's why it's important for Heidi to keep her channel rocking. That's why it's important for Trisha to keep her channel rocking. And that's why it's important for those of you that are thinking about, I mailed the rods today, Heidi. That's why it's important for those that are thinking about doing it to stop thinking about doing it and just start doing it. And if you feel bad and you don't want to start, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to my YouTube channel and I want you to scroll all the way back to the first video that I made on there. Watch those first 2 or 3 videos and I guarantee you, you will have no fear about making videos yourself ever again. They were horrible. To call them shitty is a compliment. They were terrible. But you know what? The information was pretty good. And there were some people watching. There were some people getting it. And now here we are today on Coast to Coast AM. Here we are and Power Hour. 10 million people this week. How many people in this country will talk to 10 million people this week? I'm not trying to show you how great I am. I'm trying to show you that I'm just a harmless little fuzzball. I'm just a regular dude like you're a regular dude or a regular chick. And it was only 3-4 years ago, 5 years ago that I started rocking this hard. We need you. This is the last generation. What I mean by that is we're the last generation of real humans. We are the last generation of real humans. Let me stop and look in the El Chato Rumo here, and let's see what we got going on. Meow is the time to unmute your mic. Yeah, God. Thank you, Heidi, for letting me know that. She actually texted me and said, hey, idiot, you're muted. Today on Lip Reading with the Christian Whistleblower. Good things you find, folks. Good shows today. Thank you. Let us hear that beautiful voice. Meow's the time. Meow is the time, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff's having a moment. There you go. The earth is flat, says Gravity Storm Deborah. No, it's not. 5:45 a.m. in Sweden. Thank you, Matthias, for being here. We'll all have our own sex bots, and I won't have mine, bro. Sis, whoever. No need for a sex bot. Heidi Vandenberg will not be dead. She won't even be old in 15 years. 109 for me. Dude, I'm going to still be rocking hard in 2035, wherever it comes. Why, Jeff? Why, says Violet Flame. I'm not sure. It is our last chance to dance. We are the last generation. She was just listening to Lynn Williams talking about the same thing. Violet Flame says she's going to be changing this world with or without help. Boom. Violet, I'm with you, girl. We're going to rock this thing. The same in the construction trades, not many youth. She's a good numerologist. Must be talking about Trisha. Spiritual, mental, emotionally, physically. They're all wrecks. Health and nutrition. Get outside. And you've got to get outside on the earth for a half an hour a day. I get up in the morning. Do I want to get up at 7 a.m.? Not really. I got to be honest with you. I'd rather not. But I get up at 7 a.m. I go down to the beach. There's nobody there. I put my dime in the meter. I go and 3 days a week, I do a little jogging. The other 2, I walk. And I'm on the sand with my feet. I'm in the water with my feet, jogging, walking. And by the way, the beach gives you one hell of a pedicure. Because I had a bunch of nasty, hard skin on my feet from walking around barefoot all the time. And, ever since I was this high, yeah, I was this high one time in Florida. And you run around and on the beach and boom, it's pedicure, instant pedicure. So there's another benefit. But I'm connected to the earth for a half an hour. And then 3 days a week, I ride the bike down there. I lay on the sand. I'm connected to the earth for another half an hour. Dude, I'm an hour every day at least connected to the earth, even though I'm here all the time making these videos. Do you know how much? I can't even tell you the difference that's made in my life. Then I'm doing the fasting 4 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, fasting. I go big dog fasting. I like tonight, I'll stop. I already stopped eating. Damn, missed that. I want to throw something else. Stop eating. I won't eat now until Wednesday at 5 p.m. And I'm working out. I'm telling you, folks, it's easy. You just got to do it. And it changes your life. It changes your life. And I'm more spiritually in tune. I'm more spiritually aware. It changes your life. Heidi eating ice cream. Karma Kavi's depressed, can't get yourself into fitness. Just do what I'm telling you. No carbs after 6 p.m. That's your start. Drinking water. That's your start. Ice cream cookie sandwich. You girls are awful. Kidding. I've cut carbs and lost 23 pounds. How about that from Darren? It's the end of the world as the collective knows it. Damn straight, and I feel fine. Trisha G had a good video going. Dum 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 dum. I was very sick, had to resign. All my money's over. Don't give up. She's very excited. Amanda is. I don't want any of that. Get that con out of my face. Just done her first live YouTube. It was really good. I'm going to be on WRMI out of Miami. I'll give you the details once we go on. I do a lot in my everyday life to change the way things are. Keep doing it. I don't know. Trisha was doing a show. It was a good one. Please send the rods before you go. I sent them today, Heidi. You should have them within 2-3 days. There's an SCP in Orlando out in the boonies. You should run some tests there. Too far for one church. I just made a video and talk about what you know and are learning. It doesn't hurt. Just do it. Just do it. People are fat because of McDoodles. Quit going through the drive-thru. If you eat fast, you're going to die young. Don't do it. Jeff is hyped. Dude, I am. Flat Earth proves that humanity's getting dumber. Oh, I can't blame you. I can't argue with that. We get better in time as we grow. Get a stripper pole. They say it's a good workout. I'm thinking about it. A stripper pole. Chippendales. Yeah, I don't think I'll go that far. All right. This is the last generation, ladies and gentlemen. We're the last. There's a couple implications I want to make clear to you. This is likely your last chance to get it right. This is your last chance to get it right as far as ascending. Davey says, no, I could rock a stripper pole, man. Dude, I could do it. Couple of things. Let me be serious for a second. Trisha G's imagining Jeff on the pole. Yeah. Doing that one leg thing, hanging upside down and then spinning myself around. Boom. Oh, everybody's real funny. Everybody thinks it's funny. I could totally rock that pole. Tell me about it. I'm telling you, I could rock that pole. But anyway, this is probably your last chance to get out of this matrix. Probably your last chance. Your next death is probably going to be your last chance to get out. By the time you come back and the Christian Chippendale, by the time you come back and live through another life, it's probably Heidi's going to bust a gizzard laughing at me. Yeah, but I don't think you want men strippers hanging upside down because, yeah, I don't think that works. So anyway, there's a reason why men do not have stripper poles. But anyway, I do have an inversion table I use every day because it keeps me nice and loose and limber and all that good stuff. So anyway, I think it's your last chance. That's why the death seminar, what to do when you're dead, that's why we're going to have them other places already trying to, Davey, that's awful, already trying to plan those. But you've got to get yourself meditating. You've got to get yourself ready, because this is maybe your last chance. With this next death you have coming, it might be your last chance to get out of this matrix, because the time you are born again, live and die again, they're probably going to have you put into transhuman bodies, and you may not have what it takes to say, no, I don't want a body, just let me die. Because can you imagine the temptation? You're sick, you're dying, you got cancer, you're eat up with leukemia, you're eat up with all kind of diseases, and you're rotting from the inside, and they say, hey, look, man, just let us put your consciousness in this beautiful body. It's like a male god, or if you're ladies, it's a female god. You look beautiful forever, firm, strong, sexy, able to do a stripper pole, no problem. Say goodbye to all of your worries. Just go into this body and you can live forever, young, powerful, gorgeous. Do you know how hard it's going to be to say no to that? Do you know how hard it would be for you to say no to that? I'll be frank with you right here, right now. Some of you would not be able to say no. You will wind up in a robotic body, your soul trapped forever. That's why now's the time to get it right. If you can get to the Clearwater Conference, get to the Clearwater Conference. It could make the difference. Watch these great programmers. Listen, apply it. And for God's sake, no carbs after 6. Get on the earth a half an hour every day. Drink more water. Get yourself in shape, because this is our last chance, ladies and gentlemen. We are the last generation. We are the last generation. And we have a great responsibility. It's not only about us and our last chance to escape this matrix. That's powerful enough, but it's about, we are the last ones that can tell the story and save some of these other people. I'm coming up on 9,000 subscribers after Power Hour, after Coast to Coast. I'm telling you, by the end of this year, I'll be pushing 20,000. Rex has got 165,000 or so. Heidi's like 5. Wayne, 13, 14, 15. We got to get this thing going even stronger, even more powerful. We've got to reach out. We've got to do all we can do. We've got to recommit ourselves to putting out the information to give people the chance to make it out. And you're going to start hearing me say this a lot. It's the last gen. We are the last generation of real humans. It's time to stand up and fight. And we can do it. We can do it. We have a responsibility to do it. We've been placed here. We've been placed here for a time such as this. And even though we're in big trouble, and even though this is the last generation, even though this is the last stand, with Rex Bear, with Heidi Vandenberg, with Jenny Moonstone, with Trisha G, with Wayne Steiger, with Overwatch Channel Dan, with DJ Ransom. Did I say Rex? With Rex. I like our chances. With Jay Campbell, Decoders of Truth. I like our chances. We can do it. And if we don't, no one else will. Do you really want to go down without a fight? Do you really want to just let people die by the masses, and worse than that, being trapped in transhuman bodies? Do you really want to let that happen? I know you don't. And I know not all of you can make a channel. I know that not all of you want to do that, but you can help support me and those that are doing it. We've got to get this done. Help me do what you can't do, jeffreydarty.com. You don't have to have PayPal to do it. You can support through PayPal. You can support through the live chat here. Support these other great channels. Let's get the message out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last generation. It's a pessimistic message, but it's an optimistic message. Thank you, Michelle, at the same time. Because yes, our backs are against the wall. Yes, this is our last chance, but we can do it. We've got the best on our side. We've got the strongest on our side. We can do it. We are more than conquerors through him. We are more than conquerors through them that love us collectively, and the gods that love us and support us, and the gods that put us here in a time as this. What a privilege you've been given to be one of the last generation. What a privilege you've been given to be one of the last people to stand in the gap. What a privilege we've been given to be the last generation of real humans. And we get to be the ones that sound the victory. We get to be the ones that win the battle. We get to be the ones that conquer the last great enemy of humanity. We get to be the ones that escape this matrix, and maybe not escape this matrix. Some of you out there, and I think you know who you are, some of you will stay. Some of you will elect to stay and help the next generations. Some of you will elect to go on to other places. Some of you will elect to continue paths of personal ascension. I just want you to get to the place where you're divine, you're sovereign, and you're free at this death, because this is our last chance. We are the last generation, and we are more than capable of getting this job done. We can do it. We will do it. Let's check the chat room one more time. Let's check the chat room one more time. All I see is the fall. Yeah. Everybody's funny. If Jeff can dance on a stripper pole, then you can put yourself out there. Absolutely, Lauren, I appreciate that. Stripper pole death. We're all visioning something. Yeah, don't do the new body. It's a trick. Don't. Who says I listen to 80s music? Gospel Gunner does dance like videos. Freaking cracking me up. Yeah. I make the rods to order. They'll never be sold out as long as I'm still living. I did 5 sets of rods today and put them in the mail. I'm 2 behind because 2 people ordered today, but everybody that ordered before today, your rods are done. All of the candles are done too. I don't see any of the new ones. Here's one I'm still working on. I want to show you this because this is from Marianne in South Africa, and she had a beautiful idea. She said, do a ascension candle for me, but don't send it to me because I can't send them to South Africa. And this only has 1 coat. It needs 2 more coats, so keep that in mind. But this is an ascension candle for, doggone it, for peace and tranquility in South Africa. It only has 1 coat. It's going to look really nice when it's done. So I'm going to start, once I get this done, I'll burn this during the broadcast. And we'll have the intention of peace and tranquility for South Africa going up. If you want me to burn candles during the broadcast, you can purchase a candle. Say, Jeff, here's my intention. I don't want you to send it to me. I want you to burn it during the broadcast. So there you go. We're going to be doing that starting tomorrow for Marianne and for peace and tranquility in South Africa. Death is only birth into the astral, nothing to fear. I just don't know. Show your face so people know you're not a robot. Humans make mistakes. Embrace and hold on to that. Good words. Good words. We are the last generation. Yes, Renaissance. We need to last. I'm writing your name on the bathroom stalls. Thank you. We have to destroy the nebula in Orion to destroy the reincarnation matrix. I'm up for it. Let's do it. You know, Moses' staff is in an Alabama museum. What? It says it's Tutmosis on it, who was Moses after he dropped the Tut. I might have to go up and see that. Trust the that's $100,000 question. The divine one said, follow me. I'll give it all back to you. Okay. Douglas Dietrich, that's random. All systems go. Saturn changing signs soon. Jeff, we're not going down without a fight. Someone has to flip the AI and convince it to work for humanity. That can happen. I'll be talking about AI Thursday night, Coast to Coast AM, 2 hours. George Norrie grilling me. And he always does. George gives me tough questions. He's right in there, and I appreciate him for the good work that he does. Divine, sovereign, free. That's you. That's me. And having good sex is a good thing, ladies and gentlemen. How do we know how to navigate the afterlife labyrinth? Well, a good place to start is by watching my series, What to Do When You're Dead. And if you can come to Clearwater on December the 10th, Heidi Vandenberg, Jenny Moonstone, Dan from Overwatch Channel, and yours truly, Veltman's band. I got tired of his shenanigans. We need a group meditation. That's a good idea. We are the last generation and the first. Empath, thank you. That's the positive turn that I wanted. We are the last generation of real humans and the first generation of humans graduating up the ladder to Elohim stature. Great, empath. Thank you so much for that. That's what I meant about the 80s music. Sales pitch. Oh, I gotcha. Come out to Tucson. Phoenix, Tucson is a strong candidate for the next seminar. The next What to Do When You're Dead seminar. We've got to get these What to Do When You're Dead seminars out there because nobody knows what to do when they're dead, and this is their last chance. And if they don't do it this time, 70% of them are going to wind up trapped forever in mechanical bodies. I mean, who's going to say no to a perfect body when you're sick and dying? It'll be tough, man. It'll be tough. Did you get lucky? Did I get lucky? What? Is that the alarm? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Depeche Mode, please upload those seminars. All is well. All is hell, but we're going to make it well. Hate to disagree with you, Reza. I know what you mean. It's going to be all right, but we got to fight, man. We got to get it going, ladies and gentlemen. We have got to get it going. I got the projector for the seminar. I got the screen for the seminar. I got a new jacket for the seminar, and it is pretty spiffy. Heidi's coming. Jenny's coming. Dan's coming. All the cool kids will be there. If you want to meet Heidi, if you want to meet Jenny, head up to Clearwater, head down to Clearwater, head over to Clearwater. We'll be here December the 10th, $50 a person. That includes your Vedic chart and your numerology. We will be live streaming it. I don't know who Tubbs is. Is that Dan's last name, Tubbs? Oh, that's another Miami Vice joke. That's another Miami Vice joke. Well played. Well played, Iowa X. You're an a-hole, but I got to give it to you. That was really well done. That was really well done. That was really well done. All right, let me close by showing you this. Let me close by showing you this because I want to get you excited. And I know I'm pushing this thing, but once I announce it on Coast to Coast, I'm pretty sure it's going to fill up really fast. So we want you to be able to come because you're part of the family. If you want to be here, who doesn't want to meet Heidi Vandenberg? Who doesn't want to meet Jenny Moonstone? This guy, we could go either way on him. Special guest, we're still working on getting an extra special guest, but Dan from Overwatch Channel will also be there. And we're going to have a great time. It is an extravaganza of enlightenment. Readings. We're going to have a luncheon. We're going to have lots of time to hang out. We're going to have all kinds of good stuff going on. At least 4 seminars, one by Mrs. Moonstone, one by Ms. Vandenberg, one by Mr. Darty, and one by Mr. Dan. I don't know Dan's last name. I just call him Dan from Overwatch. So that's 4. We may have a guided meditation as well. But I'm telling you, and massive question and answer sessions. It's going to be fantastic. So make sure you're there. Do all you can do to get there. And then, of course, coming up on this Thursday, you got these 2 guys talking about AI in the Bible. I'm also going to be doing, George has asked me to do an update about reptilians in the New Testament. So we'll be doing an update about that. We'll be doing an update about new Mandela effects. And then we'll dive right into AI in the Bible. 2 hours, coast to coast AM. And then after that, we're jetting off on that trip over to the radio station, down to Coral Castle, Lake Okeechobee, Sunshine Skyway, and back to the NCK bunker here on the Florida Gulf Coast. Jeffrey Darty, George Norrie, Coast to Coast AM. Be there. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. What do you think? I think it's going to be strong. I think it's going to be fantastic. I think that we're really blowing it up. Then the next week, I'm going to get myself up to the Georgia Guidestone. So I'm putting the pedal to the metal. I'm putting my gas money where my mouth is. And we are rocking it out, and we are going to. Somebody stole the license plate off the Beaver, and I got to buy a whole new thing. It's another like $300. It's crazy. It's crazy. So I probably am not rolling the Beaver. Probably not rolling the Beaver. But anyway, there you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for another amazing episode. Thank you for another amazing episode. I want to meet Heidi. I'm excited to meet Heidi. I just missed half this show. Internet dropped. Oh, I've met Dr. Ward. Me and John are like this. Dr. John Ward, he does live up there. Yep, you're exactly right, Matthias. If you do know John, tell him that Jeffrey Darty, his mentor, says hello. And if Maria will let you hug her, that's a great woman. Dr. Maria Nilsson, who's married to Dr. John Ward. Great people. Haven't seen him in too long of a time. Jeff, can I offer up the idea of hosting a chat or online presence at the seminar? I don't know, man. I don't know what you're saying there. Send me an email, because we're going to have a couple things going on, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have a couple things going on. Heidi's going to be busy. Jenny's going to be busy. I'm going to have to recruit somebody to hold the camera, and we're going to probably Heidi's going to be streaming on her channel. I'll be streaming it on my channel. I think Wayne said he's going to stream it on his channel. I don't know, maybe Rex will stream it, who knows, but we're going to have a lot of moving parts that day. So adding another thing, I don't know if I can commit to that, but thank you for it. And I'll listen, but I can't promise you any particular thing. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I have sounded the alarm. We are in trouble, but we've got what we need to make this happen. We are the last generation, and we are more than able to get it done. I'll be at the Coral Castle Friday afternoon, this Friday. So that's all I got. That's all I got. Fat is so sexy, but too fat is debilitating. Fat is sexy. Well, that just goes to show you, ladies and gentlemen, there's someone for everyone. And you go with yourself. If that's what you like, embrace it. Yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Learn how to levitate. Yeah. I don't know if I have any need for that. Thank you for being here. Thank you for guiding your own spirit. Thank you for mastering your own ascension. Thank you for being your own guru. Stay fearless, my friends. Continue to ask questions. Continue to question answers. Stay fearless. I salute you as you unindoctrinate yourself. This is the last generation, and we are more than up for the task. And we get to slam a nasty troll right back to hell as we go out. Take care. Adios, ladies and gentlemen.